it's Alpha Akuma and
Kaliska.
sorry we haven't uploaded in a month. We've been kind of lazy and gone through a whole bunch of stuff. So we're here with a new video, finally.
After not uploading all summer.
Half the summer. So we're going to be talking about wearing tails at school. So, because tomorrow is our very first day of school. High school.
We're freshmen.
Yeah. So we're going to be going through high school with you guys. We're going to be experiencing new things and how to survive high school being a Therian. So, survive. Because it can kill you. Yeah, we're going to be explaining some things about tails and what you should expect. And we'll make a follow-up video about how it's feeling.
Like how the first day of school went, what people did or said.
So, let's begin with...
Wait.
What?
My hair's completely black now.
Oh yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, she dyed her hair pure black last night.
Completely black. Because I'm too lazy to deal with other hair colors, and honestly, I can just wear a wig. I have plenty of them.
Yeah, we'll show you some wigs later on another video. So much for getting all the laughies out.
We never stop laughing. We spent like an hour and a half laughing one time.
Yes. What were we laughing about, dear?
Everything. Yeah. That weird noise that I made. The The first time wearing a tail, school, I don't know, I was actually pretty excited about it because I had gotten a tail and I was like begging my mom to put a clip on it so I could wear it around, and I was actually pretty excited. Of course, I got that like feeling where like you keep reaching back and like touching your tail to make sure that nobody pulled it off, that it's still there, it didn't fall off or anything, but I don't know, nobody really bothered me too much about it. People asked to touch it, but people are typically nice enough to me to ask to touch it before just randomly touching it. Some kid did pull on it in math class, but other than that, nobody really bothered me too much. My experience wasn't that bad, so. What about yours?
For mine, I remember like the first week when Lunar wore her tail, and I was like, oh my gosh, she has a tail too. This summer I got a tail, so why not I wear it? The first day, how did that go? I was really nervous at first, like extremely nervous. People gave me a lot of weird looks because by that first week of school, people already began choosing who their friend group was. And so I was really scared, but then there's this girl, Haley, and she started comforting me. She's like, oh my gosh, it's such a cute tail. I'm like, oh, thank you. Someone likes it. So I eventually got used to the nervous feeling, and it kind of felt good to wear the tail. But yeah.
Wait.
Ooh. You took my fish.
Too bad. I don't know where my fish went. Oh.
Awkward silence stoppers.
Ew. So, what to expect when you first go into school with like a tail or collar on, and what we're expecting to happen is. You can do this.
Oh, I thought you were already doing it.
No, I just did the intro of it. Like we can cut that out. Do it. Just do it. Tell them what to expect, because you have it written down. I don't.
Do it. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what to expect when you're expecting?
No.
Okay.
No.
I expect, this is what we're expecting, based on experience, and yeah, so what I'm expecting, people will laugh and pull their tails and mess with us. You'll have a really weird nervous feeling, and you'll constantly want to touch behind you to like make sure your tail is there, because there's people who will steal it, who will break it, who would just mess with it without your consent. I mean, it's near your butt. You're not supposed to.
Don't touch my booty.
Swiggity swooty coming for that booty. Okay, what else do you expect?
I don't know. I'm not really expecting people to bother me too much about it. I don't know.
Just
People
pregnant.
What? No. People really don't bother me too much about this stuff. Like, they talk behind my back. I know my friends have told me, but people don't really say anything to my face. I mean, I'm expecting people to pull on it a little bit. Maybe some people to touch it without my consent. I'm expecting some people, of course, to ask because, you know, in a school full of 4 grades of students, someone's got to be nice enough to fucking ask. But, yeah, I'm not really expecting anything too bad.
There's gonna be a wide variety of people there.
True.
I'm not gonna like most of them.
I don't know. People just don't bother me too much. I don't know why. Oh, and you should probably wear, like, you should like swing your arms when you walk a little bit to like touch your tail and make sure it's still there, that nobody's pulled it off.
Like when you're walking.
Yeah. And Akuma, when she sits down on like chairs, she pulls her tail next to her legs so that people are less likely to touch it, because you don't go up to a person randomly like touch their thighs when they're sitting down. I typically just let my tail hang behind me because, like I said, people don't really bother me about it, but I'd probably suggest doing what Akuma does because I don't know if I'm just a special case or something, or just people don't like talking to me or whatever, but nobody bothers me.
I'm afraid people are gonna pull it when it's like hanging off the back of the chair. I don't have like as much like stealing it other than the belt loop, so like I don't know, it just bothers me. They can easily break it that way. So I like curling it around me and like tucking it under my thigh as I sit down. What about, oh yeah, like we mentioned before, when you walk, just kind of swing your arm a little bit, like not being obvious about it, but just make sure you feel the fluff on your tail to make sure it's still there. Or look at your shadow, because you don't want to be like randomly touching it the whole time, because it's a distraction
I do that
to you.
sometimes. I just like randomly during a couple hours apart, like from each other, just pick up the tail and like fluff it down, let it swing back and forth, just to make sure it's still
what
there.
else? When you're walking through the hallways, what do you do?
When I'm walking through the hallways, I don't know. I kind of like watch my shadow, depending on where it is. I mean, I'm not gonna walk backwards just to watch my shadow, but I kind of like watch my shadow a little bit. I watch everybody else's shadow around me to make sure nobody's like reaching to touch it. I'm very observant, so I notice pretty much everything. So if someone were to touch it, I'd probably flip them out by how fast I'd spin around. But
in the classes I had last year, I had no like shadows to watch because it was downstairs and it was really dark in there. So as I walked through the hallways, or especially up the stairs, why do people like touching it when you're going up the stairs?
Because it bounces more. I don't know. It moves more. It's like right, or like depending on what step you're on. If you're higher than them, the tail's like right in their face, and you're like, touch it.
So my solution to that, when I walk, I kind of grab the tip of the tail.
Stroke the booty.
Stroke the booty. Stroke it. Stroke it. Stroke it. So my solution, sorry, my hair's in my face, is to like curl it or grab the tip and keep it like to your thigh with your one extra hand if you have it. Just grab the tip and like hold it next to your thigh. So it's not really obvious that you have it like, hey there, I got a tail on me. But you're keeping an eye on it. You're making sure no one's like pulling the tip, because the tip is usually either the tip or the chain are the two main places broken on a tail. So, yeah. Going down the hallways, passing the office.
Passing the office? I don't know. I never really passed the office too much. When I'd pass the security guards, I'd kind of like keep my eye on them and like repeatedly glance at them, and if they'd stare at me, I'd like start walking faster. And kind of be like, Because I don't know, every time a security guard looks at me, I know they're going to talk to me. Like, every time a security guard looks at me, they come over and talk to me, and I'm like, Just like make myself smaller. Like no. What do you do for hallways and security guards and passing the office?
Hallways, I kind of do the same when going up the steps, but not really that much. I kind of hold the tail, like the tip of it for a little bit, let go, just continue walking, because there's not really that many people in the hallways, or it's not as crowded in the hallways than the stairs. Passing the office, I don't know. I had to pass the office quite a bit, because I constantly went around the school, but I don't know, I just kind of keep an eye on everybody, make sure no one looked at me, make sure no adults look at me weird, because I know they're going to say something. They always did. I don't know if the high school is going to be like that, because for our orientation we wore the tails, and
Nobody even said anything.
yeah, and my sister was mentioning how there was this kid who wears a Pikachu outfit, like whole onesie,
Pikachu outfit.
a whole onesie.
If you can wear a Pikachu outfit, you can wear a tail.
But that's what she said. I don't know if that's what she said. But I don't know if it's true. But supposedly she was allowed to wear that onesie the whole year. So I'm kind of hoping that we
I
can
kind
do
of
that.
liked the high school orientation because they were like, "Come as you are. We don't really care.
Judge.
Just as long as you get good grades, you're fine."
No one touched my tail.
Yeah.
Even like when we were like shoulder to shoulder walking in the lines or whatever, no one touched my tail. No one looked at me. Well, they looked at me weird. 'Cause
Well, obviously.
But they didn't really do anything bad. They didn't say anything. They didn't pull it. They didn't give me like mean glares, just kind of weirded out glares, because random person wearing a tail and collar.
Yeah, even like the popular people who looked like they would be bitches kind of looked nice. Like I wouldn't go up and talk to them because I don't go up to people, but I feel like they wouldn't. I don't feel like anyone would really be that bad there. But then again, we only saw the freshmen and a couple like link leader seniors and stuff.
That's true. The link leaders are supposed to be nicer, and
Yeah.
also
I actually really liked the girl that I was with.
yeah,
She was
me
cool.
too. The guy I was with named Joshua. He was pretty cool. I liked him.
The girl I was with had like dyed red hair. She was really cool. She was, even though it was like awkward, but she still kind of made it kind of fun. Although I was not fond of the touching.
So much
Please
touching.
don't do that. Ugh.
So the highlight of your guide was the red hair.
Mhm.
The highlight of mine was the sticker on the butt.
Yeah, we had to take our name tags like off for certain games so that so we could see if everybody could remember each other's names, and we had to stick them like on our thigh. And I'm guessing he stuck it on his butt.
Yeah, they said put it behind you. It doesn't matter where, on your thigh, on your back, or something like that. So,
They said thighs for us.
oh, well,
Yeah, that's fine.
he ripped off his name tag and then he put it on his butt.
Just stuck it on the
I
butt.
kept looking at the sticker because sticker, random thing on the butt. I have to look at it.
And stared
So-
at the booty. Wouldn't it be hilarious if he had turned around and looked at you and been like, "You like what you see?"
I feel like
Sticker.
peel it off. You gotta do it all slowly. You gotta be like
Sticker.
wait, and then when you're done peeling it off, you gotta slowly stick it back on.
Just like pat the booty. Just
No,
like,
wait. Or either I'd peel it off and stick it back on, or if you looked at me, I'd be like, your sticker was falling off.
sticker.
Cliche moves to do on a girl. No, don't touch the booty. They don't like that. We're just joking around. So,
But he wasn't even a girl. That was male.
well, I don't think males like the
I don't
booty.
think men care. Like, I don't know. Most men that I've met don't really care if you touch their booty. But that's okay. No, I did not do it. My friend did. Okay.
They turned around all blushed.
I don't
all
touch
weird.
people. Well, I'm sure. Like, don't randomly touch people's booties unless you're like really good friends with them, though, because that's just awkward. That's my side thigh. That is a fish. Stop beating my fish!
How we show our love.
Smack each other with wet fish.
Oh god.
It's like, oh, the blue one's yours? Salty. No!
Okay, sorry we kind of randomly cut off, but we're gonna head to not bed, just not doing this right now.
We're preparing for school tomorrow, then we're probably gonna go to bed soon. So.
Mhm. Oh yeah, there's a lightning storm outside,
Mhm.
so you can kind of see.
Thank you, Thunder.
Trying to prove a point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll finish the video tomorrow, so don't be weirded out when you see it's daytime and we're dressed differently.
And
Stuff
I'm
like
gonna
that.
have blue contacts, which I have in now.
Look at the eyeballs. Look at them.
I don't know if they can see it.
I
Really?
don't know. Maybe you can see it in the daylight. But
Yeah.
yeah, we'll finish this video tomorrow. And so, good night, everyone. Hopefully we have a good day at school tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you have a good day at school tomorrow, because
You too, buddy.
I'm not going to have the same classes as her.
Yeah. Or
So-
the same lunch, or anything. I'm alone.
We need to talk to the counselor about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, say your good nights.
Night, people. Good night. Alright, so we just got back from school. First day of high school, freshman year. People. Alright.
People.
So we're gonna tell you how it went. And this is what we dressed like. We have our tails on.
I feel like a ballerina.
I have a little jacket thingy and a skeleton tank top. And I'm wearing my contacts.
Well, I doubt they really want to hear about our school, because,
Well, I know. But
you know, school, but
Yeah.
I think
Tell some short stories.
Okay.
Not really.
short stories. This one guy, I was walking my third hour, and he's like, hey, where's your classes? And I'm like, oh, my class is over here. Oh, well, my classes are right next to you, so can you guide me? I'm like, okay, sure. So I guided him. He seemed kind of odd, but also kind of cool. Tara, you can finally see Tara. You guys can, oh, Serenity, I guess.
Yeah.
But I have pictures of them wearing tails in the morning. No one really took pictures.
So we'll make a little collage of that.
I'm the one taking the pictures, so I'm not usually in them, so don't be surprised. So yeah, you can finally meet Serenity as soon as we put the collage of pictures.
Charisma took some pictures of us being a train.
I know, but she didn't really take that many of me in there. There was only
That's
like
okay.
one of me, and it was all like scripted
I'll take pictures tomorrow.
still. But tails. Moving on to tails.
Yeah.
So-
Anything happened with tails? Or
No
didn't
one.
happen?
I was really surprised. No one really questioned it. I doubt they really noticed. A couple people said, "Oh, hey, cool tail." I'm like, "Oh, thanks." Oh yeah, this morning, Charisma and I saw a guy with like a little mini Hot Topic tail. Probably not like a Therian tail, but like just a tail to have one. He was wearing a bandana, which is against the school rules, but that's okay. He seemed pretty cool. He had a leather backpack. He was dressed in all black and kind of like emo-ish hair. He was pretty cute. I like him.
I wish I saw him.
Charisma and I were like stalking him. I have pictures of him.
I would have went up and talked to him. I would have been like, hey, I like your tail.
No, I'm too shy to do that. I was going to when I first saw him. I'm like, wait, he's already gone. Damn it.
I don't know. My confidence is weak. You stole my Sour Patch Kid. This is my bag.
So. No!
No, fishy.
Okay, fine. You can have yellow fish.
Fine.
I get the blue
I
one.
like this one. That shade of blue doesn't go with yellow. No, other fish.
Oh.
You're not even wearing blue and yellow.
Right, red.
Oh yeah, so are you done telling your stories, or should I tell mine, or
You
what?
can tell yours. I can add to them.
Alright. Yeah, so I was alone for most of my classes. I had like one friend in like in my last few classes, but for the first few classes I was completely alone. But in first hour when I walked in, I heard some guys whispering, "Oh, she has a tail." So I just kind of like looked over at them and stared at them for an uncomfortably long time. And then in biology, which was second hour, I was sitting next to a guy and a girl with like pink stripes in her hair. And yeah, the guy was pretty cool. we had cards on our desks, so he was doing magic tricks with them, which was kind of cool. We talked about anime. He complimented my tail, so I found someone to talk to at least. And the girl asked me about my contacts, and when the guy mentioned my tail, she like looked over and smiled, because earlier she had said that she had liked foxes. So I was kind of sitting there like, I'm wearing a foxtail, but I didn't say anything because, you know, that's stupid. But yeah.
You know what's weird?
Then,
Serenity, like the girl you're talking about, she later confronted me, like a couple hours later, that she asked her mom if she could have one. I think it was during lunch. She asked her mom if she could have one, but she said no, she would look weird. I'm like, well, who looks weird? I look weird. All the time! One step ahead of the game! And I literally screamed that over the balcony, because I was on the top floor of the main building, and I was like, I screamed that over the balcony, and everybody looked at me, I'm like,
oh, I saw that girl who's copying my hairstyles.
I saw her too.
Yeah.
I looked at her, she like glared at me, I'm like,
yeah, in 7th grade, when I'd dye my hair a bunch of different colors, there was this girl who, the day after I dyed my hair, would dye her hair the same color. And for orientation, I wore a short dark blue wig, and the time that I saw her, she had short dark blue hair, and I'm like, I have black hair. I have like medium length black hair. So she can't copy me now because her hair is too short. Yeah. One step ahead of the game!
woo! We're gonna scream that over the thingy again.
Tara and I were walking to our Serenity.
First?
Yeah,
Serenity.
first. We're walking to our first hour, and there's this little green beetle, giant beetle thing, like this big. Well, like this big, and this like this.
A square.
Okay, yeah.
It's a
like
square
that.
beetle.
Square. Yep. Okay, a little square. It was a square, like emerald green beetle, and it was upside down. It was like blah blah blah, and I'm like, and Tara's like, whoa, check out that bug, and I'm like, I'm like staring at it, and I kick it with my boot off the balcony, and it just all of a sudden goes from like falling backwards to like whoosh, and like glides up into the air. It's just like and then I'm like, have fun with that. Everybody's looking at me, and Tara is like, you set it free! No. So yeah, that was a little cute moment in the morning. Yeah, but nobody really said anything about my tails besides the guy who complimented me and the two guys who were whispering about my tail. They shut up, though, because I was staring at them. Yeah, but nobody really bothered me about my tail. Nobody touched it, except myself to check that it was still there. But no. High school wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be.
Agreed.
But then again, I did kind of expect nobody to really bother me about it. But I expected a little bit more than that since there's so many people, but nope.
I know, like no one even came near us to like barely boop it. No one.
Yeah.
I was really surprised.
Yeah.
I hope that your guys' experience in high school will be as good as this. Then again, we have a really, really big high school. It's
True.
118 years old, and it's one of the biggest in the state. So, yeah, it's going to be a bigger one where people are more spread out. Kind of hard to explain. I hope your guys' experience are as good as ours. So far, this is the first day.
Yeah.
Don't want to jinx it, but we're just explaining what happened today in case any of you are wondering.
We're good.
My crippled cat.
Thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day at your high school, or hope your tail experiences go good.
Or whatever school you're going to, or if you're not going to a school, just wherever.
We'll keep you updated. This is just the first day.
We'll probably do random updates. Like, not too often, because you don't want to do every day, because that just gets boring after a while. But we'll probably do maybe like weekly or monthly, I don't know.
I'll take more pictures and make a collage of our experience.
Yeah.
Of the first week at least of high school with the tails. Try to do it during like in between classes too. If Paul's leave it alone, what are you chewing on? He's chewing on the tails. Get as many pictures as we can.
I should have taken a picture of that green bug, or a little video of me kicking the bug off. Pink! Because it was so funny. It was like,
So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry we again, haven't been uploading. We've been lazy. We have a life.
No, we don't.
We
Stop
just have
lying.
tasks to complete with her. No, we've just been seriously been lazy. My computer has been thrown around, smacked onto the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Surprised it's still even working right now.
Yeah.
So we'll try to make videos more often. The school year is about to start.
Mhm.
I don't really know how we're gonna add more people or take away people or shit like that. 'Cause,
I
like,
have no idea.
different
either.
classes, different lunches. That's just gonna make it difficult. But we're gonna do this, you guys. Do it with us. Do it with me. So, thanks for watching.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.